The hypnosis of the pink whale. Don't know that, they're retarded, and these guys are not stupid. That's number one. Number two, they just cracked the Swiss vault, didn't they? Hello?
Oh, that's true. That's because the tax
havens are gone. They're on their way. They're out now, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And they're going after the rest too. And you know, people don't realize that all a hedge fund is a floating mobile tax shelter, as you know, right? If you have a hedge fund, what are you paying taxes each year? Not a goddamn thing. If you know, do you? You throw them a bone, maybe. Do you know any hedge funds that pay taxes? Why the fuck would you have to?
Because they're all losing.
But why would you have to if you were a hedge fund? You just balance it out. Yeah? But you see, somebody lobbied to get these things called hedge funds born, what was it, 15 or 20 years ago?
Yeah.
So they paid some lobbyist a fortune, and somehow it got passed through, and look what happened as a result. Because I would say they're more than 50% responsible for the current global financial mess. Would you agree? Would you agree it was the funds?
Real estate.
Well, they used the real estate, but it was the funds. They engineered this. I know the four guys who were originally back at that other place that put this deal together, the whole derivative idea, where you take worthless paper and make it AAA rated. Because if they could do that, if they could stick AAA on any paper they wrote, then they knew the funds, the pension funds, the hedge funds, anybody would be able to buy it, wouldn't they? So this was an engineered fraud, Al, wasn't it? After the fact, oh, we didn't know what we did. I had not a clue this could happen. So no one got prosecuted. They didn't go after anyone. They all walked away scot-free, didn't they? And they laughed all the way to the bank. But you know what? Less than 1/10 of 1% of the population even understands what happened. No one really does, except maybe 20 people. Would you agree? Well, there are a lot who have a theory on what happened, but only the guys who actually designed it and a few others actually know. Because there is someone who's guilty for this $6 trillion heist, yes or no? Absolutely. Will they ever get prosecuted? Not a chance in hell. That's the fucking crime in America today, is that there is no justice for the biggest swindle in the history of the world. Which is true. There's never been a bigger swindle than this ever. And most people don't even understand that it was a swindle. They don't understand it. They're not intellectually capable of wrapping their arms around it, are they?
Yeah.
So Al, all these people that I go contractless with, I do for the simple reason that I know without me this thing won't go, right? Police, Russo threatened to go to the FBI, and what they don't realize is I've been being handled by the FBI for more than 15 years now. And I showed him a letter. Huh? I have. Look, Al, who the fuck am I? You know who I am. I'm one of the biggest monsters there is.